Did you see me in the Nerd Fighters info intro? Oh, I always wanted to see that. It's really cool. So my name's Dylan. Notable facts about me: I fence, I play piano, Nerd Fighter. That's really obvious. Vlog every day. I haven't missed a day. I vlog every day in my own channel. I'll leave a link. I vlog every Sunday. Every is a very loose term there. And the Ninglings channel, that one you might heard of because of Pat, Tyler, Becky. I don't know if any else vlogs over here. I live in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican nights are very loud in a way because we have like an orchestra of critters singing. So I became a Nerd Fighter around 9th or 10th grade because one of my friends lent me a John Green book. And I read it, and afterwards I looked a bit for the Vlog Brothers, but I didn't watch much. Afterwards, in 10th grade, I met my friend Daniel. If you've watched my Ningling videos, you know him. He showed me some of the Vlog Brothers videos without me knowing it was them. So I really fell in love with them, and when I asked him who were they, he told me they were the Vlog Brothers, and I just, whoa, I need to keep watching this. So there I became like an official Nerd Fighter, I think. Thank you, Daniel, if you're watching this. Why am I here? So when NFI was being created, the Ninglings got the message that we could, so we knew what was happening, and if we wanted to make videos, we could. I quickly shut the idea off because I wasn't very good at speaking English. I still kind of having problems. That's why I keep doing this, because I keep getting better, you see. I didn't like my videos. I'm still having problems with them. I don't dislike them anymore, but I never really liked my videos. I think my videos weren't that good, and I thought the Nerd Fighters info deserved better than me. So I never made a video, but since I'm reforming my video making life, I'm here now. I am sorry, guys. So apart from that, I think one of the topics for this week was video games. Good, let's start. What I want to talk about, not really what video games I play, which is mostly old Nintendo games. I like Legend of Zelda. I really enjoy Legend of Zelda. You can see that right here. And Legend of Zelda. So apart from that, I want to talk about something that's always annoying me. The fact that new games are easy as hell. I once heard, and I've seen some visual representations of this, an old game, maybe an old RPG, an old Zelda game, an old Mario game, it would take really long to pass. It's really difficult. You have to explore, you have to check things out. You wouldn't know, maybe you would pass the game in a stroke of luck. Nowadays, they've made the games easier to pass. It's like comparing, you went on an adventure in the original games, and in these games, you go on a scouting trip with someone taking you by the hand and showing you the things. It's like going exploring animals or going to the zoo, I guess. Newer games are made to be easier because harder games frustrate people, and it takes them longer to pass, and it also makes them not want to buy more games. So I guess it's a selling strategy they've had. It goes so far that the original Mario games, everyone knows the 8-bit Mario. The second game, I believe it was never actually aired when it came out. It wasn't actually, didn't actually come over to the US because the game was so hard. They thought Americans wouldn't buy it. They started making easier games so they could publish it. I don't know if that's a word. They could sell it more in other places, and that's come to now where, for example, you could take months and years to play a Zelda game. It's still pretty long now, but they always tell you where you need to go, what you have to do. You do this, to do this, to do this. Well, when original Zelda games, you actually had to explore. You were an explorer, where you might have to explore a rock without knowing that was going to do something, and you didn't know where you had to go. you had to actually explore. You could enter dungeons with harder, or you couldn't find the dungeon. You had to explore. They didn't tell you, okay, this piece is here, this piece is here, this piece is here. I actually find this really frustrating in a way. I really like challenges, I really like exploring in those types of games. I like the frustration feel, because when you actually pass a game, it just feels way better than if you just play the game on hard on a new one of the new consoles, and you still passed it easily. You just, I want a game when I buy it, I can play it for hours and days and entertain myself. Not a game that after 3 days I passed it and I'll need to wait for another game or buy it. I just like the enjoyment. For example, since I was little, my parents had a Super Nintendo. I would always play things like Super Mario Land, a Lion King game, and Super Punch Out. Those 3 games I've just mentioned, I've never passed one of them, like ever. And I could still go to my grandma's house. That's where the Super Nintendo is. I've never thought of bringing it over here because I don't want to bring it. I don't know. But apart from that, I always go there. I take out the Super Punch Out game, and every it's been around, I don't know, 12. I'm 17 years old, maybe 15 years since I started playing the game, and I still haven't passed it. That's how hard it can be. And every time I beat a new contender, a new challenger, I just feel fucking amazing. I just think that's an interesting video game topic I could talk about. What do you think? Let me go with this approach. What do you think? Should video games keep being easy? So should they make harder games? Should they make all games harder? I don't know what to talk about. This is my first video like this. I haven't been informed who will do a video next time. I don't know if it's tomorrow or some other day. But whoever's next, stage is yours. See ya.
Despite what the channel banner would have you believe, there are actually only 6 Ninglings. Dylan, our favourite Puerto Rican, yeah, he's not real. Just a computer program.